Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Cincy game hunting, and we are actually going to take a road trip today up to northern Indiana. Andrew's been spending the week up at the grandparents' house. My wife's been out of town, so we're going to go up there, pick him up, and we're going to do a lot of game hunting along the way. The whole stretch along I-75 is a ton of pawn shops, thrift stores, and game stores and stuff like that, even some Walmarts. So we're gonna see what we get. I'm gonna kind of hit spots all along the route, and I'm actually gonna probably have to split this into two videos. I'm not positive on that, but it could happen. I also have a trade lined up while I'm in town with another YouTuber, a guy the channel called Trip Down Memory Games. His name's Sean, and we have a trade kind of planned out that I'm gonna try and meet him halfway between where he lives and where my parents live, and try to get that done. So packed up week. I said it might be split up into two different videos, but hey, let's get started.
Five minutes later.
Holy crap. I just left that GameStop back there, and I got a bag full of stuff. I'm gonna show you when I get back to the car. I was not expecting this, and it didn't cost me a dime. Okay guys, so I just went into a GameStop, and I was walking around looking at stuff, kind of like the older games, like the PS3 and the 360 games. And the guy walked up and said, "Hey, what are you looking for?" I'm like, you know, I kind of just look around for older games, kind of usually, and like Wii U games and stuff like that. I'm like, I asked him, "Hey, do you have any PlayStation Vita games?" And he said, "I think we do actually." And he walked back to where like the loose carts were, and he's like, "Oh, he must have sold them both. We had two games yesterday." And I'm like, "That's a bummer. Oh well." And he's like, "I might still have the cases, I think, for them if you are interested in those." And I'm like, "Sure, why not? You know, empty cases, I'll take them." And he's like, "I might have more in the back." So I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, we got a bag full of Vita cases, and a lot of these games are ones that I don't have cases for. So first of all, Wipeout 2048, which I don't have this game yet, but to grab the case for nothing, down with that. Uncharted Golden Abyss, which I do have the case for, but I'm gonna see if this is better than the one that I have, and if it's not, or if it is, I'll switch the case out and keep this one. We also got Ninjago Shadow of Ronin, which I just picked up in a GameStop online purchase that was disc only. So got the case for that one now. That's awesome. Freedom Wars, which I actually do have the case for, but hey, you know what? Like I said, if it's a better case or a good replacement for it, and say like maybe it has the manual that I don't have already, keep that one in hand. Another Wipeout 2048, and I think this one's actually better than the first one, so I might just keep this one and, you know, give somebody else the other one. I don't know. But yeah, I find Vita games all the time chip only, so to grab all these cases is awesome. We also got Batman 3, the Lego Batman game, which I think I might already have in case, but I'll check it when I get home. Batman Blackgate, which is another one I think I might already have the case for, but if I don't, I will keep that in the collection and swap it out. Lego Ninjago Nindroid, which I don't have this game yet, and yeah, that seems like one of the ones that I would totally find cart only, so good to grab that one. They keep coming, guys. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which I don't have the case for. I have a loose cart that I bought from Game Corner in Lebanon, so grabbing that case is awesome. Lego Movie, the Lego Movie video game. I think I have a loose card of this as well, so that will complete that one. And this is the one that I think he said was in the case the other day, and the guy didn't ask for the case, so they forgot to grab it for him. I'm gonna butcher this. Senran Kagura? Sure. A random game that I've never heard of, but hey, if I find the loose copy of this, I got a complete copy right away. So that is sweet. So after he handed me all these Vita game cases, because he's like, "Dude, we're gonna probably end up throwing these out." I'm like, I'll definitely take them. And he's like, do you have any DS games? I'm like, yes. So he offered some cases for DS as well. I didn't take all of these because there wasn't a lot of ones that I needed. But Mario Party DS, I grabbed that one. I usually find this one loose occasionally, so to grab that and be able to complete it easily, it would be awesome. And I saw a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, so figured anytime I can find a Pokemon case for free, I'm gonna grab that. So yeah, guys, it's something like, I don't know, like 20 different cases? That's insane. And like I said, I didn't pay anything for it. The dude was just like, go ahead, man, take them. We're just gonna throw these out eventually anyway. I was like, that's awesome. So yeah, first score of the trip. And I honestly have been to like 10 to 15 places already. I haven't shot any of them because I haven't found anything at any of them. So this is the first score of the day, and like I said, didn't cost anything. All right, guys, we made a quick stop into Cashland Pawn over in Sydney, Ohio, and I found a good chunk of games. Most of them were all around $5 or less, and I did find one game which I had passed on in a previous episode, and I finally grabbed it today. So, first of all, we picked up Rise of the Tomb Raider for $3. Can't complain about a $3 game. I don't have this yet, surprisingly. I looked it up and it was not in the collection, so $3 for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I think I said Rise at first, but it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I also grabbed Mad Max for $3. Once again, not going to complain about a $3 video game from a pawn shop. Don't know much about this, but for $3, I'm going to give it a try. Also got the Devil May Cry HD collection, which was only $6. I always love picking up collections of games for dirt cheap, so picking that up for $6, that's 3 games, so you know, you gotta figure $2 a piece for each game, so love that. Now I picked up, this is the one that I had missed out on a couple times, A Way Out. They had 14 on it. I talked them down to 10. And I think this is like a $40 or $50 game. Shout out to Gat Cognac. He's a YouTuber, and he kind of does a little podcast with a couple other YouTubers, Hyphy Gold and Pigflip. And he had mentioned that this game is one that he thought was going to be going up in price, and it legitly is about a $40, $50 game. So picking that up for $10, definitely a good deal. And shout out to Gat Cognac for that one. We also picked up a couple of Wii U games for $5 a piece. Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon Because I Don't Know. I think Retro World just picked this up. Dan, if I don't get this wrong, but I think you picked this up in the last video I watched of you, and I don't know if you played it yet, but give me a heads up, it's worth a darn. But yeah, I don't have this in the Wii U collection, so picking that up for $5, $4.99, I'll do that. And last but not least, I picked up Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for $5. Like I said, $5 on the tag. case has seen better days, but hey, I'm fine with $5 for that game. Another one in the Wii U collection that I needed. And yeah, all together, I ended up spending like 32 bucks. That's how we do. Guys, we just had a huge score over at Walmart. We are in the Walmart in Lima, Ohio right now, and found a ton of 3-cent games in there. And the funny thing is, the employee that helped me out and was getting the case open for me, he actually had never seen this before. He never knew that there was 3-cent discounted games. And he was like, he saw one of the games and he was like, man, I should get one of those for myself. And I'm like, after I got done cashing out, I handed him one of the games. I was like, you're welcome. So I picked up a whole bunch of games. One of them, like I said, I gave to the employee. He said he was super excited about trying to get that game, and I grabbed the last one. So, hey, pass the love around. First of all, picked up a copy of Desperado 3 on the Xbox One. This was 3 cents. This was on the little plastic cases on the wall, so grabbed that one. Grabbed a couple of copies of Project Cars 3. Like I said, whenever I get these, the extra ones end up either going into trade credit or given to friends. So yeah, picked 2 of those up, 3 cents a piece. I was gonna pick up 2 copies of this, My Hero One's Justice 2. And I gave the other copy to the employee after I paid for it. So yeah, so spread the love around. Yeah, 3 cents on that as well. Found a couple copies of Sword Art Online for 3 cents a piece. This game I was actually really excited about the first time I found it. And after I'd bought them, the employee that checked me out actually went back and took all of the other ones off the shelf. And I was like, ooh, don't know how that worked out. Picked up 3 more copies of Captain Tsubasa on the PS4. There were no Switch games that I could find that were 3 cents at this store, but yeah, 3 more copies of Captain Tsubasa, and these trade in for $11 a piece at GameStop, and maybe more at other game stores depending on where you take it to. And finally, one game that I had not found yet on the 3 cent list. Street Fighter V Champion Edition. Yeah, I hadn't seen this one pop up yet, and super stoked to grab this one for 3 cents. Like I said, this is one of the few that I had not come across yet, and like I said, we picked them all up for 3 cents together. All together, I don't know, we get like 10 maybe. Not a bad little deal. Guys, they're still out there. If you haven't had a chance to go check them out, I would just check your local Walmart out if you're around you. You never know when you're gonna find one, and or 10, if that, you know. All right, guys, we are actually back in Fort Wayne. It is the next day. I didn't do a wrap-up last night of the last two Walmart stops just because it was dark outside and I really had no way to light myself. I tried one time using my camera light and I saw spots afterwards, and it was like probably not the safest way to drive home, so I figured I'm gonna skip that. I'll just do it the next day. A little bit safer action there. Anyway, we picked up one game over in Defiance, Ohio on the way back. It was, you saw it in the video, it was Wasteland 3. Now, I've played Wasteland 2, I believe it was, back in the day, and I was not overly impressed by it. It's kind of a strategy-based game, and I didn't really dig it that much, but this looks a lot different than that one, so I'm gonna give this a try. I think it's still a strategy-based, but I think the graphics are better, and it's not just like, you know, puzzle. You're not, it used to be like you're like almost like a board game piece moving around, and I think this might be a little bit different than that was. So either way, it was 3 cents. I'll give it a try, and if it stinks, it stinks. We trade it in. Also found, we went to Fort Wayne's, Walmart in Fort Wayne on the south side right before closing. And I found 3 games that I knew were going to scan for 3 cents and have no problem. And I found 3 other ones that scanned for 3 cents that I wasn't sure if I was going to have issues with. And sure enough, there was an issue, but I got through it. I'll show you in a second here. First of all, I picked up 2 copies of MX vs. ATV All Out. Picked up one for me, one for a friend. Honestly, this is a cool game. Like, these MX ATV games are amazing. If you're into the off-roading and like dirt biking and stuff like that. But yeah, picked these both up for 3 cents a piece. I said I'd keep one for myself and one for a friend. The other one I found was Aladdin and Lion King. The re-releases, I guess you would call them, for the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis they had back in the day. They had both versions of the games on here, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, picking this up for super cheap, I was down for that. I do believe that's how it is. I don't know for sure if they give both versions, but I think that's what it was. You get the Super Nintendo version and the Sega Genesis version, both for each of these games. But yeah, picked that up for 3 cents. Pretty stoked about that one. All right, here's the 3 that I was questioning about. All 3 of these came up as restricted in the computer, but I was able to get the person that was in the front to just manually input them. Like, she just typed in games and then put 3 cents. So that was pretty awesome. I think had it not been close to closing time, it might not have been a thing, but we made it work. We picked up Crackdown 3 on the Xbox One. I want to say that I had this game, but it wasn't in my GameEye app, so yeah, either way, I picked it up for 3 cents. I'm down for that. This is one that a friend of mine actually said he found at a Walmart, and I was actually able to purchase it. And but yeah, it was restricted at this one, so it is what it is. We'll give it a try. I also got Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now, y'all remember I picked this up on the PS4. I want to say one of the other Walmart weeks I did. But I have a friend of mine who's trying to find this game for his kid for cheap, so I'm going to give him the PS4 version, and I'm going to hold on to this one, because this one was 3 cents. So, but yeah, not a bad deal. Bendy and the Ink Machine for 3 cents. And the last one we got was Override Mech City Brawl, which is another one I think I might have found in another Walmart week, but I forgot to put it in my app, and yeah, I might already have it, I might not, but if I do, it'll be trade or given to a friend. So yeah, Override Mech City Brawl for 3 cents as well. So 6 games at that Walmart. That's the way we end the week. Guys, stick around for next week. We're gonna go make a trade with another YouTuber and hopefully get some good deals with that. And I'm gonna try and hit some more stores up while I'm in town here and on the drive back. So said, come back next week and check it out. I appreciate you guys coming out as always. And until next time, keep hunting.